Hello friends, today we are going to discuss about the computer organization. Now what is computer organization? First of all, we have to know what is computer system as such. Computer system is a device which is used to convert a raw data into useful information, and that useful information can be presented to the user. This raw input data, that means it has to be provided by the user and it will be given to the user in the meaningful information. Now, computer for converting the raw data into the useful information, it requires certain basic operations. What are those basic operations that can be performed by the computer? Number one is inputting, storing, processing, outputting, and controlling. This is the way the computer works. Input will be given by the user, processing will be done by the machine, and output will be provided in the form of meaningful information to the user. Now, the processing can be done through CPU, Central Processing Unit. The Central Processing Unit divided into two parts, that is Control Unit and Arithmetic Logic Unit. Any of the arithmetic statement that has to be passed to the ALU and given back to the control unit, and it depends upon the user whether they wanted to store somewhere into the secondary storage device, or it will be given to the output unit or the main memory. Output, as what is output unit, we are going to discuss in a while. Now, what is inputting? Inputting is processing of entering data and instruction into the computer. That can be done through an input device. Now, what are the input devices? Like keyboard, mouse, scanner, etc. These are treated as the input device. Now, what storing means? As the name says, that saving data and instruction to make them readily available for initial or additional processing as and when required. If we are not going to store the data, that means whenever we require it, we will not be able to get it. That means we have to process and then we have to get the output and in the form of RAM, and if we are not going to store it, then we have to process it again. So after processing, we have to store somewhere. So whenever we require it, it can be easily available for us. Then what is processing? Processing is performing any arithmetic operation. What are the arithmetic operation? Like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, and logical operation. What are logical operation? That is comparison. That means less than, greater than, less than equal to, greater than equal to, and not equal to. These are the logical operation that can be performed on the data to convert it into the useful information. Outputting, as I am telling you from the beginning, is converting the raw data into the meaningful information, and that useful information or result for a user either in the form of printed report or visual display. Output can be seen on any of the output device like video, visual display unit, printer, speaker, etc. Controlling is directing the manner and the sequence in which the previous operations are performed is known as controlling. So we can say that internal architecture of the computer differs from one system model to another, but the basic organization remains the same for all computers.